Hello everyone, I'm Tim and I'm doing my speech today on the preservation of coral reefs. Coral reefs are some of the most incredible ecosystems on the planet today. Coral normally grows in shallow waters up to 150 feet deep. Although coral reefs encompass only 0.1% of the Earth's surface, they actually have 25% of the species of marine life that's in the ocean. And this comes from the Defenders of Wildlife website. They also are a magnificent diversity of species, second only to the rainforest. They do, however, face a multitude of problems. I chose this subject because my wife and I traveled to Australia and snorkeled on the Great Barrier Reef and also the reefs in Hawaii and our own state of Florida. There have been many efforts from environmentalist groups and the governments to preserve the barrier reef, but many more need to be done or they are in danger. Approximately 500 million people depend on the reef for income, food, or medicine. They are extremely important to our ecosystems. There are various problems, though, facing the reefs, including our own state of Florida. It's critically important because 2 million types of species live in the barrier reefs. The reefs are created normally on the shoreline, separated by a lagoon, and this protects the shoreline from pounding storms and hurricanes and that type of thing. In 2010, reef tourism was $11.5 billion. There are numerous problems with coral reefs today. One of the problems is coral mining. Coral mining is where they go in and mine the coral and they use it for building materials. This is popular in Africa and Asia, and the most important product they get out of this is lime. Also, commercial fishing has been detrimental to the coral reefs. The commercial fishermen take their crab traps and lobster traps and they damage the coral with these traps. Also, commercial fishermen use such things as dynamite fishing and cyanide fishing, which is very detrimental to the coral. Coral diseases are also a major problem with the coral today, and one of the diseases is coral bleaching. I've got a visual aid here that shows what happens to when coral bleaching occurs. It damages the tentacles on top of the coral that you see here. Also, climate change has been a major problem with coral reefs today. Another problem is pollution. Pollution has caused a tremendous damage to the coral reefs, and storm runoff that creates algae blooms has also been detrimental. Our own state of Florida has had lots of commercial fishermen, and they actually will stand on the reefs and damage the reefs. From 1996 to 1999, the reefs in our own state lost 38% of the coral. Carey's Fort Reef off the coast of Key Largo from 1974 to 1999 lost 90% of its coral. Coral grows extremely slow, 1 centimeter to 20 centimeters per year, so that shows the importance of preserving the reefs. The Great Barrier Reef since 1985 decreased by 50%. Raising awareness is important for the millions of people who depend on the coral reefs today. Thank you.